So I was looking at just some ideas online, as I do, forums, images of charts, and it got me interested in a trend following system with pjsHeikenAshi. Give me a sec. And I've had this bull-bear strength meter in the settings for HeikenAshi for a fair old while. If you enable trend analysis here, what it's basically doing is just giving an idea of the momentum of the moves versus a set period of history which you can define. And if you look at other common momentum indicators, you're looking for a breakout momentum one way or the other. So I thought I'd have a look at adding some arrows at what looked like decent momentum turns. And so this is actually a Renko chart, although the Renko bars are hidden. These are line on close chart type line. We don't actually need that there at all, but I've just got it on so we can see what's going on in reality, although observing what's going on in reality isn't always a good thing in my mind. Anyway, in terms of trend following, so we have 3-tick Renko here on the Dow. Pretty small brick size, but what we've done is actually apply the HeikenAshi to the Renko. So you kind of got two elements of smoothing there, really, the Renko in the bricks and the HeikenAshi on top. This is one of the smoothing options with a set period. You can have a lot of those. But what I noticed, which is quite nice, in the sideways periods, you don't really have any bull-bear bars of any significance, because in HeikenAshi you have the wicks both side. Yeah, I know I've been sitting down too long. Shut up. So you have these wicks, so there's a very clear indication just not to do anything there. You'll get chopped up anyway, but this is immediately saying don't trade, don't trade, don't trade. And then, of course, what you do get, you get a breakout there, but there is a bit of a wick both sides. But you get a nice breakout there, no wick on the top, which in HeikenAshi means a powerful bar. The red arrow is shown up. Yes, it's smooth, so you're probably actually getting in somewhere down here. But you've avoided all the chop, and look at the run down. You probably get out at the first green bar or sign of any strength, so it's still significant. I mean, 483, 20 points, but then you're immediately into a long. Again, you probably get in somewhere up around, well, be kind and say 80. But you don't get a counter signal until 30. So there's another 50 points. Even this late signal here, well, you're going to get in, you're going to lose a few points. I think in any trend following system, you're going to get some small whipsaws, but if you can get in and then get out not far from break even, take small losses, and then capture just one of these moves, they kind of make up for it. So all in all, this actually looks pretty good. Short signal here, again, you're getting quite late somewhere down here, but there's a fair amount of follow through. Again, up here, you probably need to maybe get a signal, wait for the first pullback, and then take the first green bar after, perhaps. Sometimes you just won't get a chance to get on. I think you just have to get comfortable in the fact that it is profitable if you follow all the reasonable signals. But this actually was a 2-minute job because the bull bar strength is already built into the code, so all I had to do is look for the first or the most significant bar since the trend reversal, which will be these 100% bull bars, and you can actually fine-tune this by changing the look-back period. So if you're getting a bar here, it means the momentum on this bar is greater than, say, all of the momentum on the last 25 bars. Probably you could extend that on a short brick Renko chart like this. Definitely some whipsaws there. Very clean. The thing is, you've only got to really catch one of those moves. I mean, that's... yeah. In fact, $61 points. It's not bad. You're immediately into another decent trade though, and then immediately into another. If you had nice big rotations like this all the time, I think it would be pretty unbeatable. Obviously that's not going to happen. You're going to get, there's going to be a small loss there, but then followed by a rather big win, even if you're generous with the fills. And I mean, I think if you're long, you definitely get out at the first changing colour rather than waiting for an opposing signal, or get out a decent target. It makes more sense. And these moves are pretty large. So I'm going to play with this a little more. I might actually build it in as a feature. Maybe even try and build a little algo around it to see how it backtests. I mean, one of the probably intelligent things to do with this might be to filter signals by dropping something like a linear regression line over the top as a trend filter. So you're looking at maybe taking signals, below or above the lines to make sure you stay right side. Probably works pretty well. So might not take that one, but would take this one and get a rather big ride down. Lots of possibilities, really. Anyway,